Welcome to my news, the best news in the universe. In today's episode I will be talking about politics, Winter Olympics, weather, stars and school. The Polish government wants to forbid pedestrians from wearing balaclavas after riots that took place on 11th of November 2013. Political parties that approved this initiative are PO, PSL and SLD. I think it's generally a good thing because people who covered their identity usually have bad intentions, and establishing this law would slightly decrease the number of the bad guys in the street, and everybody would feel a little bit safer. The situation in Ukraine is getting worse and worse. The protests keep going on, but the government still cannot make the final decision. However, Mykola Azarov, the Prime Minister, and his entire cabinet determined to resign from the government. He describes the crisis in Ukraine as a danger to development of the country and as a threat to every Ukrainian citizen. Also, a new government needs to be formed, and the first thing they are planning to do is to bring back the anti-protest law. 18 Polish sportsmen are taking part in this year's Winter Olympics in Sochi. Of course, I hope that all of them will do great, but I'm almost sure that a few of our participants will definitely go back home with some shiny medals. First of all, our cross-country skier, Justyna Kowalczyk, as always she did amazingly good in the qualifications by finishing the run in the first place. After Adam Małysz's retirement, Polish ski jumpers are still on top. Piotr Żyła and Kamil Stoch were getting extremely high notes throughout last year's World Championship, so I assume they will do the same in Sochi. And besides, I really like Piotr Żyła as a person, and I'd love to see him getting the golden medal. Tomorrow's weather forecast includes warm winds with a light rain all over the country. It will immediately increase the temperature by about 10 degrees, so you can put your winter clothes back in the closet because it looks like Jack Frost is taking early vacation this year. Not only us, humans will be surprised, but also the wildlife. Hibernators will probably get a little shock, just like me on Monday mornings. But on the other hand, birds that didn't get to leave Poland before winter will most likely thank Mother Nature for this warm, life-saving gift. Sadly, the trees won't be so happy as the melting snow will swamp their roots, but smaller plants like flowers or bushes will grow much faster than they would do normally. Speaking of melting snow, there will be a lot of mud and puddles everywhere for a couple of days, so get your Wellingtons ready. Our great, smart Justin Bieber got arrested last week on driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol. On the next day, he was showing off his tattoos and muscles during his court appearance. Moreover, he didn't even say a word. Well, that was really cocky and childish of him, and I hope he will learn a lesson one day. By the way, he looks totally like Miley Cyrus in his mugshot. Oprah Winfrey turned 60 on Wednesday, and she's throwing a special party for her family and friends. However, that's not the only thing that she's going to do to celebrate her birthday. She's also selling stuff from her mansion to make both physical and emotional room for the next decade of her life. All the money from the auction will be given to the Education Foundation in Africa. Choosing a secondary school is one of the first hard decisions in students' life. I surveyed my friends from junior high school, and it looks like most of them have already decided what will they do for the next few years. Over half of the students wants to continue their education in high school with various profiles. That may be caused by their desire to go to the university and get better jobs in the future. So it seems like the main thing that leads students in the choice of school is money and success. Let's talk a little bit about the profiles. In all, the majority wants to learn in exact science classes like maths and physics, biology and chemistry, or maths and IT. About 20% of students said that they want to study abroad, so they chose IB, which stands for International Baccalaureate. Very few people want to study humanities or art, and the rest just doesn't know yet what to do next. Thanks for watching and see you tomorrow in the next edition of my news.